Oh man, and just when you think Caitlin Clark said all the right things to get out of the woodworks, here they come again, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to FIFA Fridays.
All right. Well, we thought it was behind us, apparently. Like, you would think 2-3 FIFA Friday videos before Friday would be enough, but it just keeps going. And y'all was right. Let me just give y'all fly. Y'all was right. Y'all was saying this is good. This is just the beginning. They don't stop. They're going to keep asking for more. Listen, let's get straight into it, okay? So, apparently, Sheila Johnson, the Washington Mystics co-owner, came out in an interview about Caitlin Clark making Time Magazine Athlete of the Year. And this is what she had to say about it. Let's go watch this little 4-minute clip about it.
It has taken the Wnba almost 28 years to get to the point where we are now. And this year, something clicked with the Wnba, and it's because of the draft of the players that came in. It's just not Caitlin Clark. It's Reese. We have so much talent out there that has been unrecognized, and I don't think we can just pin it on one player.
There has been, this phrase has been couched, hasn't it? The Caitlin Clark effect. Why do you think that has been the case?
Well, I want to be very diplomatic about this. It's just the structure of the way media plays out race. I'm going to be very honest. I feel really bad because I've seen so many players of color that are equally as talented, and they never got the recognition that they should have. And I think right now it is time for that to happen. So
hold on. Did she just say that people were equally as talented with Caitlin Clark? did we just hear the same thing? Like, is my ears playing tricks on me? Hold on. We gotta rewind that real quick.
Of color that are equally as talented. And they never got the record.
She just said there are people of color, not even people in general, people of color that are equally as talented.
I've seen so many players of color that are equally as talented.
Oh my God, no. Sheila Johnson, I hope this clip gets out to you. Sheila Johnson, I want to ask you one question, okay? Can you name me one person of color that has ever shown you what Caitlin Clark has done on the floor? I just want one. Can you show me one player, one woman that's ever touched the orange basketball and has facilitated like Caitlin Clark has done, has broken records like Caitlin Clark has done? We talking about just her rookie year, by the way. God forbid we talk about what she's going to be doing in 10 years, like the same effect equally. Like, are we even, this is a rookie that has been in the MVP conversation, top 3. She was top 3 in MVP conversation this year as a rookie. Rookie of the year, unanimously, until somebody, which we'll get into that too. So the fact that you're going to sit here and say that players are equal, like, I'm not even going to be mad about it. Like, I'm not even going to go on a rant. I'm not going to, like, lose, raise my blood pressure over this because, like, just look at what you're saying. You're blatantly showing how you feel deep down. That's like it's just hilarious, bro.
And they never got the recognition that they should have. And I think right now, it is time for that to happen. So last night, we read Time Magazine, where Caitlin Clark was named Athlete of the Year. Why couldn't they have put the whole WNBA on that cover?
Oh my gosh! All right, we're not gonna lose that. All right, okay, that's interesting right there.
Where Caitlin Clark was named Athlete of the Year. Why couldn't they have put the whole WNBA on that cover?
Well, first of all, they all wouldn't be able to fit on the cover, Sheila. I don't know, what classes you took in college. I don't know how you even got to this position, but you're very financially successful, which I question right now. Anyways, that's besides the point, right? Why not put the whole WNBA? Sheila has, why not put everybody in the MVP? Why give the MVP to Asia, right? Why? Why not give it to everybody? Why not give Rookie of the Year to the whole league? You know what I'm saying? Why not give the championship, the most important? God, nobody cares about Time Magazine. Everybody wants the championship. Why not give the championship to the whole league? A participation trophy, right? Sheila Johnson. If we giving out individual success to, all right.
It said the WNBA is the league of the year because of all the talent that we have. Because when you just keep singling out one player, it creates hard feelings. And so now you're starting to hear stories of racism.
What? Yo, did she just admit it? Did she just admit that because Caitlin Clark is on a Time magazine that is creating envy? Oh my gosh, she didn't. Oh no, she did not have a PR team. She didn't have nobody. Cause like, there's no way she just openly admitted what's deep down her. She just exposed the league. She just said, "Yo, there's no way." I just heard what I done. I gotta run that back. Did she just say it creates hard feelings because of what Caitlin has accomplished by herself? Oh my God.
Talent that we have. Because when you just keep singling out one player, it creates hard feelings.
Oh my goodness, I cannot believe my ears. What? I cannot believe I just heard a co-owner of a professional WNBA basketball team admit that because of a rookie winning Time Magazine Player of the Year, it will create hard feelings. Sheila Johnson, I want to understand your age. Hey Google, what is Sheila Johnson's age?
75 years old.
Oh my goodness. 75 years old. And you over here talking about it creates hard feelings? Google didn't even give me a Wikipedia description. Usually when I ask Google these questions, she give me a whole week. Like, she didn't even bother with you. 75 years old, Sheila Johnson. Caitlin Clark is about almost four times younger than you. And you talking about it creates hard feelings? Are you kidding me right now? You old enough to be a grandmother. You know how many 70-year-olds support my channel? These are, let me tell you something, okay? And I pray to God that I become one of these old people, God willingly, that support, like the same way older people support me is the way I want to support kids when I reach that age. Sheila Johnson are the type of old people that younger people tend to defer from. Like, we don't want to be around because that's just that negative, I don't know what y'all went through, what happened in y'all time, you know what I'm saying? But to carry that negative energy is just disgusting. I expect to hear that from outside noise, the fans. Nobody, you should not, it's no way. Caitlin came out and embraced the league, embraced the history, embraced the culture. You come out and say this? This is literally what everybody in my comments was telling me. Like, Venom, she opened up a Pandora's box is going to be bad. They're going to keep going for it. It doesn't stop here. And I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But now I see that y'all was right. It doesn't stop. Like, I was trying to be optimistic about it, but it literally doesn't stop. She just openly admitted saying, because Caitlin Clark won this, it creates hard feelings. Like, that's insane. So, is there no hard feelings when Asia wins it? I want to see the same energy for everybody that wins individual success from now on. I don't care if Asia Wilson has an individual commercial. Why not throw the whole WNBA in that commercial? I don't, now since we're going to play this game, let's play this game, right? Like, it's just, that was crazy to openly say. Like, I know that's going to bite her
now
back.
You're starting to hear stories of racism within the WNBA, and I don't want to hear that. We have got to operate and become stronger as a league and respect everybody that's playing and their talents.
You mentioned Time Magazine.
Yes.
And Caitlin Clark has made a point of using that moment to say we need to celebrate the black players in the WNBA and what they have done, and credits them for being so much the foundation of the success of the league. How important is that? If it shouldn't have to be the case.
Yeah, she shouldn't have had to say that, but I applaud her for saying it.
Oh my gosh, she should have had to say that. Oh my God, Caitlin, I feel so bad for you. You can't win, Caitlin. You can't win. No matter what you do, you can't win. She's like, you ever had somebody that you did everything for, favors for, without them even having to ask, and then you just see them say, I didn't ask you to do none of that. Like, that just hurt to the heart, because that come from, she said that out of genuine, it's crazy how people will really stab you in your back when you do favors and you go out your own way. This is why you do not go out your own way for people. You ever heard the saying, closed mouth don't get fed? You cannot be nice in this cruel, cold world. I'm telling you. You have to help those who ask for it, and that's just what world we live in, you know what I'm saying? Because it's people like this who ruin it for the good people out there. It's people like Sheila Johnson who ruin it for everybody, you know what I'm saying? She literally just said she didn't have to do that. But when she didn't do that, it was a problem. It's a lose-lose situation, Kayla. You cannot win with these people. You just got to go out there, do your job, and win that championship. And they, do what they can't take from you. They can't take away. You ever heard it's not on me, it's in me? You could take away what's on me, my clothes, everything, but you can't take away that dog. You can't take away that motivation, that hunger. You know what I'm saying? It's not on her, it's in her. Facts.
Not continue to operate because this division of racism is going to tear us apart.
Kathy Engelbert got was criticised, wasn't she, for not being firmer in her condemnation of the racist abuse online suffered by the players. What was your reaction to how she dealt with that?
Well, I didn't want to think about it too much, but I think the players were right. She admitted that she made a mistake in the way she phrased it, and I just think she could have been a little bit more diplomatic and understanding.
She loved that diplomatic
the
word.
landscape of what's happening out there. Because the WNBA is at an inflection point where we're starting to really go up.
Why? Why are we at this inflection point that's going up?
C22.
That's right. It's the number 22. The number that you keep on trying to, like, diminish. Like, I don't understand. What is it? What is so wrong with just having somebody be the face of your league? She hasn't done anything. She has no prior history, no criminal history, no evil history. Like, there's no reason that you can point to and say, I don't want her to be the face of my league besides her skin color. Just say it. If you really racist, just come out and say it. Stop trying to beat around the bush and act like everything is so genuine, talking about we, when the whole time is only you, Sheila. Like, you want to be, like, you know what I'm saying? Why did you even choose to come up on CNN? You had 3 months to do this. You chose now to come up here and talk about Caitlin Clark. You had all year to talk about everything. All the good that's happened, the way she's have y'all moving into bigger arenas, all types of stuff. But yeah, you want to come up here and talk about this is my first time seeing her. This is the first time that you want to come up here and talk about Kaylin and diminish her, like, and on national television. That's insane to me. As a 75-year-old woman, that was very childlike of you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want us to lose that momentum. What is happening now is perfect. But as I've also told many, many of our players, I said, this is just the canary in the coal mine. We have got to be careful because we're now entering into a new political climate. We do not want to draw attention to ourselves in a negative way, to have anybody use it as ammunition against us as athletes.
How do you do that? What are your players saying to you about what they want to see happen?
We all need to sit down, and I think our leadership with our commissioner, she needs to sit down and even bring a psychologist in, I don't know, but talk to the players and how we resolve the issues that we're going through. Because not only what's going through with the WNBA is happening in society as well. We're seeing it more and more. From the Karens that you see on social media, this has got to stop.
God.
We need to have a healthier America, and more than anything, I want to have a very healthy league.
She said the Karens, like, I don't know. This girl is just, she's too unprofessional for me. Honestly, with this, I don't know who Sheila Johnson is. This is my first time hearing of her. Obviously, she's the co-owner of Washington Mystics. But Sheila, the internet is on your behind right now. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Lexie Brown for responding to this. Lexie Brown, who plays for the LA Sparks, she said, so much negative discourse non-basketball topics, can't wait to change that. She says, saying that after having to move her team's games to a bigger arena when they played the Fever is absolutely insane. Preach, Lexie. Lexie, preach. You know how Lexie said, can we please stop taking steps backwards? She also didn't even mention her own stellar rookies. Exactly. She ain't even mention her 2 stellar rookies. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Why we ain't talking about Aaliyah Edwards? Why we ain't talking about Julie Van Loo? But you talking about a rookie that's playing all the way in Indiana, and you over here talking about nothing. You over here you spreading your own agendas, honestly. That's what you doing up there. But shout out to Lexie, because it takes a lot to come up on, you know what I'm saying, use your platform and risk, you know what I'm saying, spreading a message like this. You don't know what could come from this, but to stand up for your, you know what I'm saying, this means a lot, you know what I'm saying. I know that, because it reminded me of the Kyrie Irving situation, you know what I'm saying. All right. We got Aja Wilson on that magazine cover would have had the entire staff, coaches, and players of the league release a congratulatory speech after... congratulatory speech after congratulatory speech. I thought it was duplicated. It's always been about Caitlin. Y'all wish that spotlight could be on anyone else but her. I know what y'all are. Go ahead, say it, Amy. Say it. You know what I'm saying? Say it. And this is why for 27 years the league didn't go anywhere. Only league I've ever seen I recognize someone's greatness. Even the PGA got in line really fast when they saw what Tiger was bringing to the game. I agree. You see how quick they got in line when Kalen, even with the golf situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just crazy. I see the comments. All right, let's move on, man. I'll stop the spam, but it's so funny because Kaylin is never allowed to speak up for herself. She just got to take whatever BS coming from outside noise. Okay, she'll handle it. But coming from inside the league is what has to stop. She's one of your own. Embrace her. I agree, correlation. Like, come on. Come on. You know what I'm saying? This is facts. This is pure facts. Like, I don't understand what it is, but like, why do these co-owners and all these people in the league think they fans? It's like, you have a voice, you have a platform. Like, you can call Caitlin Clark. You know people that know her number. Like, I don't know why. Even with Cheryl Swoop, why do people run to the internet to spread these? It's like they're trying to dim her fire, like dim her light. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? I honestly hate it. She said it's a woman thing. This hasn't happened in a male league for 60 years. I cannot believe one superstar has rattled the entire league social hierarchy so much that they are actively downplaying her influence on the league. Thank God she's not doing Unrivaled, and I hope she never does. If this is the discourse when she hasn't been playing for months, can't imagine how it would be during Unrivaled, especially since they made it publicly known she will be making way more than the rest of the players. That's facts. Like, I love what yeah. And as far as everybody, all the Caitlin Clark fans that abandon her, I agree. Y'all ain't true fans for real. Like, if you leave because she said that, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Because nobody knows what she's dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Nobody knows the weight that's on her shoulder. She has a lot on her plate, and she's 22 years old. Shout out to C22 for being a very strong woman. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wouldn't be able to handle that situation. Okay, got another tweet. Sheila Johnson is worth $850 million and doesn't put a penny back into the neighborhood she came from. Oh, damn. I ain't know that. Okay, we got some quick background check on her. She doesn't even come back to her high school to show little black girl that they can become her, which is sad. Oof. My little cousins go to the same high school and don't know she exists. God. Yeah, that's personal. Sheila, if that's not a problem, listen. Caitlin Clark just left Iowa a couple months ago, and she's still coming back already. You know what I'm saying? Sheila Johnson, I don't know how. You 75. So from middle school, I'm assuming that's about maybe 63 years old since you was at 63 years since you was in middle school, if I'm not mistaken. And that's a long time to not come back and support your neighborhood in middle school. Caitlin Clark did it in less than one. It took you 62, 63 years, which is crazy. But let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Since we talking about examples. All right. Is this Bob Johnson daughter or wife? Yup, ex-wife. Wow. Okay. She could easily cover the WNBA losses every single year by herself, but instead takes handouts from the men of the NBA. Somebody replied, it says Sheila only cares about Sheila. Man, this is just sad. You know what I'm saying? Has any WNBA player supported Caitlin Clark publicly since the Times article? This is being talked about on CNN today. You think this quote-unquote sisterhood would have her back and stand with her since she defended them, right? And I agree with this. Somebody said not even her own team. Her team and teammates did congratulate her on IG. Is on Caitlin Clark Fever's IG. Congratulate, but not coming to her defense. She doesn't need defending. Yeah, I agree with that. Caitlin don't need defending. But it wouldn't hurt for, you know what I'm saying, a sister to come out there and be like, leave that girl alone. Like, me personally, I don't know. I'm a little messy. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see me. When it comes to defending her, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But, me personally, if I was on the team, I'd be that person to come out and be like, you know what I'm saying? The way I grew up, I was always the one that rode for my friends, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always walk in the room, what's up? Like, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm on Caitlin Clark's team, I'm riding for it. Like, basically the same way I'm riding right now. I don't even know Caitlin Clark, and I'm riding for it. Because it just, I respect Caitlin Clark's professionalism, her character. And that's why I like defending it. Because I don't feel ashamed to defend somebody like that. Like, she's a professional. She got her head on straight. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they said Lexie Brown did. Everybody giving Lexie Brown her flowers. Shout out to Lexie Brown, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's move on. What do we have here? Former ESPN pundit Cari Champion argues the WNBA hasn't been successful because it's been prevented from doing so thanks to racism. That's why Caitlin Clark needs to hold up black women. Come for the racism, stay for the attempt to make Scott Jennings an aggrieved, angry white man.
The Leslies and the Don Staleys. But before she entered a league that started in 1997, there were the Lisa Leslies and the Don Staleys and the Cheryl Swoops of it all, who really built this league, and they weren't getting the attention because, let's face it, the league was built in a way in which it wasn't mainstream. And all she's simply saying is that I want to respect those who come before me. Now, conservatives do one of two things that I am so fascinated with, especially when it comes to her. Either they whine or they bully. So now it's time to do both. They're bullying her when she decides to just like a post about Taylor Swift post about Taylor Swift endorsing Kamala Harris. They
endorsing
unfollow her.
voting.
Like saying go vote. And then they unfollow her in droves. And then she says, you know what? I am so grateful for all this money I make. I'm making more money than most of these women will ever see in their lifetime because I am a great player, but I'm also someone that they are using as their message person, that they are using me as a conduit to get their message out. And she says, no, I don't want any of that. I'm grateful. And hopefully I can shine some attention on Bakari because no one's paying attention to Bakari. And so I'm going to give Bakari some attention because you know what? Thank you for keeping this league alive, Bakari. Everything that you've done has really got to the point where I can be here and benefit in this moment. And Megyn Kelly, saying she's on a knee apologizing because she's white, she's acknowledging the reverse DEI that no one wants to talk about.
I mean,
she has a privilege. She has been in this league for a year? And she makes more money than the people who built this league, and she understands there's a reason.
Okay, but AJ Wilson is playing and making more money than the people who built this league too. The difference is just she's black. Why it gotta be Caitlin Clark? Like, Caitlin is not the first white woman in the NBA. Like, you would think this is the first white WNBA player to be drafted, right? Like, this is...
Because she shoots the ball well. Yes, that also helps. But there's another reason, Scott. There's a reason that says I'm white and it's a privilege and people love me. And I'm okay with that, but I want to also acknowledge everyone else. Why is she being bullied?
Why is that wrong?
Why is she being bullied for acknowledging something that's smart, truth, and factual?
Well, a couple things. Number one, whether you're an athlete or anyone else, if I hear you use the phrase "my truth," I immediately then discount everything else you say because there isn't my truth or your truth. There's just the truth. And when you start using phrases like that, it tells me that
That's not true.
Your brain has been captured by something that I don't really respect.
That's not true.
Number two.
That's not true.
Number two, the attention the league got this year was amazing, and it was all because of her. She is an amazing player. The arenas were full when she played in them. The TV ratings were up when she was on television. That's undeniable. But the league still lost like $40 million this year. And it's never made money. And to me...
Before he even finished that, I hate that right there because... like, I'm at home and they're on TV. Like, that, it just blows my mind how uneducated people be in this world. The league lost money this year. Cool. It's not because of Caitlin Clark. If you really look into it, they made money. But let's operate on a lower level real quick for these people's sake, okay? The league signed a $2 billion deal. The money is just rolling in right now. I'm not even going to get into all the money that's rolled in this year that hasn't kicked in yet. Quote, like, keyword, kicked in yet. By 2026, let's have the same conversation and see if we're still operating in the red. They're going to be operating in the green for the next decade plus because this girl with the number 22 is playing in the league. Like, I'm going to let him finish.
When you're talking about having respecting people who built something, what did they build? A league that loses money every year? She has the capacity.
What do you mean, what did they build? What do you mean, what did they build?
What kind of a business did they build?
They've had a business model that has allowed women who have never had a professional sport.
I'm sorry. Why did he say it like that? Wait. Oh my God, I'm crying too. Why did he say it like that? He said, what did they build? They built a league that loses money? Why did he say it like that?
What did they build? A league that loses money every year? She has the capacity.
What do you mean, what did they build? What do you mean, what did they build?
What kind of a business did they build?
They've had a business model that has allowed women who have never had a professional sport here in America, in the United States of America, to play. They've kept it alive as opposed to sending them overseas. That's what she's built. That's what they've built.
I don't know. That was just confusing to me. I don't know whose side to take right there. Honestly, it just went like, I felt like he was going somewhere. He wasn't at the same time. I felt like with her, it was like she's making sense. Like, I feel like what Caitlin said is for like black people to agree with what she said. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, she said the right thing. It was built on black people, even though he said it in a funny way. It was built on black people, you know what I'm saying? But Caitlin is better than all of them. So she's going to make more money than all of them, and that's cool. Just because somebody built it don't mean I can't be better than you. Stop confusing the two. Building and who's better at building is two different things. Because in 50 years, we're going to be talking about who built the league. Caitlin Clark will be at the top of that list. You know what I'm saying? Considering she's a rookie now, you got to pay respect to those who came before you. But the way they built, okay, for example, if you build a pyramid that's about 5 feet tall for 25 years, and everybody who comes in be like, wow, this is a tall building, 5 feet. And then after 27 years, a white girl comes through and builds a pyramid about 30 feet tall in 1 year. And you took 27 years to build a 5-foot pyramid. That doesn't mean I'm going to discredit your 5-foot pyramid. Because if it wasn't for the 5 foot, I wouldn't be able to build up to this 30. I wouldn't have a foundation. But because you did what you did, I'm not going to diminish it. But do not take away that I just built a 30-footer in 1 year. Like, let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? I built a 30-foot pyramid in 1 year. You built a 5-foot pyramid in 27 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Instead of me lifting you up to this new pyramid, you want to drag me down to the 5-foot pyramid and be like, no, say we the reason for that. Like, girl, I worked my whole life. I got 2 parents. Like, they like, come on. Like, it gotta stop. It has to stop. Like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. All right. They said, honestly, I can see why that side of Twitter says never bend the knee. Not that I agreed with the notion Caitlyn did anything remotely close. She said, not that I agree with the notion Caitlyn did anything remotely close to that. But as you can see here, nothing will never be enough. And yes, I agree. I'm going to be honest. Nothing will ever be enough with these people. Fact. Sorry. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. My friend. I work in here, ain't no work. I go over there, ain't no work. My friend, respect for me, I respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she giving respect, you don't give her respect back, papi. I don't respect you no more, that's it. Get out of here right now. That's it. She said, Caitlyn's Time interview tried to fight back against the notion that women in the league were targeting her because they were jealous and bitter. And then here comes this woman basically confirming hard feelings. I still can't believe she said hard feelings. I still can't believe that she said that gives women's hard feeling because only one person winning it. No, just say because Caitlin Clark is winning it and having all the success that y'all was trying to, like, the difference between y'all and Caitlin Clark is y'all artificial. Caitlin Clark is organic. What do you think people want all the time? We go on a Whole Food farmer market. Everybody want the organic stuff if it's right, if they know about it. Caitlin Clark is organic. She ain't no machine pushing her. Ain't no nothing. She is hard work and a support system. You cannot beat that. You cannot believe. You cannot fake that. There's no machine you can put against her. There's no basketball player you can put against her. She will crush everything you put in front of her. This is how smart she is and how talented she is. She wins in every category. She's book smart. She's street smart. Basketball smart. Anything you want to talk about, she's there. You know what I'm saying? We got another tweet though. A WNBA player got Athlete of the Year for the first time ever. First time ever a WNBA player ever got Athlete of the Year. And the higher-ups in the league are saying, why not someone else? You can't make this up. How hard is it to just say congratulations and keep it moving? I swear to I don't think I heard congratulations out of any of these videos I watched. Y'all let me know if y'all heard congratulations. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I heard congratulations one time. Said they are so miserable. LOL. They need her more than they hate her. So it's hilarious and sad at the same time. It's fact. They need her more than they hate her. That's crazy. Like, actually read into that tweet. Insufferable. I've never seen something like this. It's crazy how everyone closely knit and every other professional league embraces and supports her more than the one that she is a part of. The fact people would say we're delusional for thinking this and victimize her too, we're just calling it for what it is. That's a fact. She said, LOL, the golf pages were just posting her articles like she was in their league. This is just crazy. This honestly just makes me root for her more. I swear to God, this tweet is exactly why I go so hard for Caitlin Clark. This tweet, like not the tweet itself, like the message of the tweet is why I go hard for Caitlin. The more y'all hate on Caitlin, the more I get turned up. It's like, oh my God. Like when you really at the top, they really do come for you. Like, just be yourself. They really come for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a message in Caitlin Clark's story. Like, this is the documentary for the future. This is what kids are going to be using. Future athletes are going to be using. Like, Caitlin Clark is literally the blueprint for the future. Like, literally. I am increasingly surprised by how much Caitlin Clark is despised in the WNBA by fans, players, former players, and even senior officials. The only bad thing Clark has done is play basketball and have incredible talent. Literally. Like, wow, I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it. But anyways, She was robbed of the unanimous Rookie of the Year, but nobody want to talk about that, right? Nobody want to talk about that. Everybody want to talk about the Time Magazine, Forbes. Nobody want to talk about how one person picked Angel Reese when Angel Reese went down for the whole last month of the season. That is literal insane. I cannot believe that that's not the focal point. And if y'all remember, go back to that reaction when we found out about that. I said they're going to sweep it under the rug. Remember, for those who was there, y'all remember I said they were going to sweep that under the rug. And the fact that they going this hard because she won Athlete of the Year, but they didn't go that hard when she could have unanimously won Rookie of the Year, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Not really, though, because I understand the agendas now, but it blows my mind. But anyways, let's continue reading. She was kept off the Olympics team to make lesser talented players feel good. And she should turn down / share her endorsements and awards to make other players feel good. I'm sorry, but are these players' last name Clark? Like, come on, man. All of these girls are in the WNBA. They're getting a check. Like, let's not act like we're finding these people homeless. You know what I'm saying? It's people struggling in the world. Y'all talking about WNBA players share with Kate. Like, why? She worked to get there. They didn't work to get there. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I can't. Like, Aja Wilson don't have her own commercial with Sabrina and Jackie Young. Like we acting like endorsements. Nobody ever got endorsed now. That's what we gonna act like. They had these commercials before Caitlyn. But cool. Shout out to Serena Williams. She said at the start of the season, she said, if people are negative, and she was talking to Caitlyn. She said, if people are negative, it's because they can't do what you. She said, it's because they can't do what you do.
C22.
Facts, Serena. We appreciate you for that. You know what I'm saying? And we got Caitlyn Clark. Wait, where is it? Is it? Huh? All right. Anyways, listen, man. Let's wrap it up right here. All right. I'm gonna see y'all in the next reaction. It's your boy Venom. Make sure y'all hit that like button, smash that sub button. I'm gonna see y'all in the next reaction. This FIFA Friday was a success. 32 minutes for 22. Let's get it. Let's go.
C22.
Never interrupt your enemy when they making a mistake.